All right, guys, checking traps today. We had about 5 inches of rain yesterday, so everything's a mess. But what I had right here, you can see that hole in the ground. What I had right there was a trap on a drag that I bedded in this grass. There were some coyote tracks coming up under this gate off of the paved road here, and then going down the road. And pulled up this morning and got a coyote in the trap, and as you can see, she got that drag hung up on this tree over here. So the drag is the drag gives you another option where maybe it's too hard to throw an anchor in the ground, or the remake, like you come over here and look at where this trap was, and you can see there's our trap bed right there. It's not tore up. There's not a huge catch circle right here. It's just the trap bed. So you can see there's not a big catch circle. It's not all blown up around here. So resetting and rebedding that trap is going to be pretty simple. Once we get this coyote taken care of, I'll show you the drag and what I'm talking about. All right. So we got that coyote taken care of, and this is what I'm talking about. This is my trap right here, MB 550 trap. And as you can see, I've got it on a long length of chain. We're center swiveled underneath the trap on the frame. Come down about 6 links of chain. We've got another swivel with a shock spring there with another swivel, and then move on down this chain. Down here on the end, we have the drag, and these are saber-tooth drags. Make a great option to anchor a coyote. As you see, there's a car going by me right now. If I had a regular anchor in the ground and the coyote gets caught right here, we're 50 foot, 60 foot from the paved road there, so you know, somebody could ride by and easily see this coyote. But what this drag does, it's got some teeth on here that are going to allow it to it's got teeth on here that are going to allow it to dig into the ground no matter what side it's laying on. And then this piece right here across the top is a deflector, so if the chain were to get wrapped up, it just slides off of one side or the other, and it's always being pulled from this attachment point right here. And it'll catch up in grass. I've had coyotes anchored right in the middle of a field. Anything that it can grab hold to, it will. So, like I said, there's no catch circle here. The ground's not blown up. All we got to do is put us another screen wire pan cover on here and rebed this trap, and that's it for a remake. Pretty simple. So. Gonna put our screen wire pan cover in here. And get it done. There we go. We got our screen wire in there. And I'm gonna take and run this chain out the side of the trap bed. I'm just going to pinch this thing right back in there like I had it, just like that. Arm it. I'm just going to take my hammer and kind of pound this ground around it to squeeze that trap frame in there. I'm not worried about the chain being exposed. Coyotes, they run across metal in the ground all the time. I'll just take and throw some grass over this right here beside the trap, and then we're gonna get us some dry dirt, sift over our trap, and then we'll take some grass and cut up when we're done, and make this thing blend in, put a little bit of gland lure back in here just like we had it, and be ready to go. So I'm gonna sift my dirt back over top of it here. Work down, find my pan. There she is, right there. There's my jaw on that side. Let's see. That'll be, there's my jaw on that side, so I'm just gonna pack. Try to get this thing packed back down in there. Good and snug. Like I said, we don't want anything moving underneath that coyote's foot. There we go. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna take some of this grass and pull up and rip it up into some smaller pieces. And drop in here on top of this trap bed. And as that dew settles in, this stuff will lay down and just blend in perfect. There we go. You can see that trap, that pan's right there, but it's completely disappeared and blended in now. So the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this drag right here and I'm just gonna toss it right there in the bushes, just like I had it last time. And leave it just like that. Okay. Put a little gland lure on this and we're good to go. All right guys, we are back here checking some traps, and we've got another coyote in a saber-tooth drag. I believe this one's one of my homemade drags, but the last one we caught was in a flat set. This one was in a dirt hole set, so I'm gonna take you over there and show you the dirt hole and how easy the remake's gonna be. Follow me. As you can see, we got a young coyote here in the trap. This is where our dirt hole was. As you can see, the dirt hole's still intact and the trap bed is the only thing that's exposed. So we'll be able to take this coyote out of this trap and rebed that and still use that dirt hole. It hasn't been blown out from a catch circle right here. So we're gonna get this coyote taken care of and then we'll be back and remake this set. All right, we got that coyote taken care of. Now we got to remake our set and show you how simple this is going to be. So the drag is still anchored right here where we set it on these trees, and the chain is just stretched out over here. And you can see this trap is just wrapped around these trees. But just take this and put a new screen wire pan cover on it and bed it right back in the same spot. So I don't know, come to this side. So as you can see here, our dirt hole is still intact. Our trap bed's still intact. All we've got to do is put a new piece of screen wire pan cover in there and hide this trap, make it disappear. So we're gonna do just that. Take this pan cover, get her in there. Let's see, this way with it.
You mean to watch you make the trap? Okay.
No, stay there, stay there. Arm our trap. Alright. And then I'm just going to clean this trap bed out, this dirt, and set her right back in there. just like we had it. Okay, arm it. Hear it click into place, flip our loose jaw down, and we just got to pack this bad boy back in there, and we'll be ready to catch again. So thought I heard a car. Those drags make this process super simple. Like I said, you know, typically when you catch a coyote like this in a dirt hole set, they're going to tear up the they're going to blow the dirt hole out. You're going to lose it. You may be able to drill it back out, but in most cases, you know, this is going to kind of be a mess right here, like a bomb went off in this catch circle. So these drags work really good for that. Just gonna have to get some dirt to put back in here. We're just gonna blend this bad boy back in and make sure we're bedded really good. Don't want that coyote to step anywhere and feel anything move underneath his foot except the trap firing. So take a little hammer here, and you see that move there. Just trying to knock this chain down in the ground. Sift the dirt back over the top. Get a little bit more dirt, stay there. Just gonna run over here to this fire break. Just run over here to this fire break and grab some more dirt. And you can kind of see this area right here is pretty grassy. So I'm just going to take some of this grass right here and rub it, break it up into some smaller pieces, and blend this trap back in. So there you have it. There's our dirt hole. Still got our bait in there. We've still got plenty of scent right there. Got the trap rebedded, and we're ready for catch number 2 on this set. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. But just wanted to show you guys a different option for anchoring your traps or securing your traps without having to drive the stakes in the ground. These work great. The downside to it is you've got such a long piece of chain, it adds extra weight. So if you're having to pack these things in, you don't have a good road system that you can drive down. You got to carry them. Obviously the weight can be a negative there, but that's really the only negative. So we're gonna get back after it. Thanks for watching. All right, go.